So today we are coming want to know much about yourself and your life. Okay. So tell us something about yourself.
Okay. Well, as I mentioned earlier on, Abigail Atimpoka, I don't waste my name. I'm sure some viewers hearing this name may know where I'm coming from. I'm coming from the Upper East region, precisely Narulo East. And
Welcome to Yama TV as usual. And today I'm featuring a young lady who have been able to make it in life. And we are with this video we intend using it to encourage the youth to focus on their studies so that they can become somebody or better people in future.
it's after school when we were about completing, our classmates were making fun of some people in quotes, and they were like, some people came to school for nil, and we're like, what's the for nil? For what's the for
Like
nil?
football match.
All for me,
One
like
scoring four goals.
for nil. We were like, what's the for nil about? And they were mentioning our names. We
Okay.
came to school 4 years without boyfriend.
Okay.
You don't see good guys or what?
They were
You bluff,
laughing.
they were making creating a lot of jokes out of it. But in fact, I don't think it was something we in fact, I think sometimes you can do it. But I prefer I had male friends that I was dealing with, and it was about book. If you can teach me this. I wasn't coming from accounting background because as I said earlier on, I read general art. So going into accounting was a big challenge for me. So I had to make male friends who were accounting students back at SS. So in all my stay at the university, I had to make male friends more than female friends. But that doesn't constitute that I had something to do with them, like in quotes.
They were study partners.
Stay.
Youth today or the teenagers. Why do you think that sometimes at the age of 13 years, 14 years, or even getting pregnant at the JSS, you can ask for SS, sometimes it's even better. But for the JSS, the way these children are getting pregnant, what do you think is the cause?
Well, looking at teenage pregnancy, it has so many causes, and I might limit myself if I'm to maybe just for the purpose of time and our study here. I think most of the teenage pregnancies that we have these days, or we are encountering, comes about from poor parenting, peer pressure. If I talk about poor parenting, then it has to do with the parent guidance on the kids. Yeah. Um, you have a child, especially a female child. You don't even know when she have her first menses. You don't monitor the child. You allow her to mingle anyhow with her pets. So sometimes it's a major cause that the parents have to look into it. Most parents, um, especially the female child, the female child is supposed to be monitored well, even though all children are supposed to be monitored. But female children are very special, and most parents are always not giving the female children those upper hand instead of checking on them when they get their first menses, when their menses, so that when you check on this, you'll be able to know when and as to when the child maybe goes into something that you know. Then you have to introduce sex education to your kids, not only the girl child. You have to introduce it to both the female and then the male children. So sex education is very important. Some of them do it without even knowing. Some female children, kids go into sexual intercourse at tender age and they don't even know. Sometimes they just watch TV or the social media now that is everywhere. They take their parents' phones and then they go into the phones, they search for things that you the parent don't even know. So at the end of the day, the child sees things that don't even know what contributes to that, but will practice it. So sometimes we have cases that siblings even do have sexual intercourses in the houses, but their parents don't know. So talking about parental care, most parents fail their children in that. So at the end of the day, you expose the child outside, and mostly it's the girl child that is affected. For the male child, maybe when he does it, you might not even know. But for the girl child, she goes out to do it and it comes back with a pregnancy. Early as 13 years, 14 onwards. So mostly the parental care is lacking and it can cause a pregnancy. But talk about peer pressure. At the age of um, 13 onwards, you begin to have some kind of, should I say, feelings, or you are entering into the adulthood, so you would like to try. So you see your friend can introduce that, hey, you know this, and say, oh no, let me show you how to do it. So if you are a parent and you failed at home to teach the child what it is, then her friend outside will teach her. So at the end of the day, she's being influenced by the friends. And I think school too, most advocates have talked about sexual education in school, and I think they are doing much on it. And I encourage most teachers at the lower primary to speak more on sexual education to our kids, especially the female child, not even just the female child, like both sides, so that it will balance. If the female child knows what it is, and then the male child knows it, at the end of the day, it can balance. Then it will help some of these problems. So Anna, let me just limit it to the three courses that I have mentioned so far.
Okay, thank you. So, what has been your most challenge in life? A challenge that's like, well, a challenge that maybe it's prevented you from doing something or getting to where you wanted to be.
Well, challenge. Can you come?
Have you had a challenge before?
Well, to talk about challenge, I think after before, yes, the major challenge I had was I I decided to um, my after SS, you realize your friends were going to school, and then you are left at home. So you call this friend, say, oh, I'm at Legon. You call this friend, I'm at Tech. You
Yeah.
call this, I'm at UC, and you say, wow, didn't we go to school together? Didn't we complete at the same time? The results came to you. So you ask yourself, what is it that you have done wrong? Even though you have the qualifications, now what is it that you have gone wrong? So I felt so bad at that moment. In fact, I wept some time before I had admission. In fact, it was a major challenge that I had in life because in a way it traumatized me. I started having a different mindset about life because I did my part. Because I said, this is my, did my parents failed me or did I fail myself? No, I didn't fail myself, but I think I needed some guidance. And now I usually tell my younger sisters, especially, that they are lucky to have me because I guide them on some things and they are very proud. We didn't get that I wish I had somebody who is there to also guide me on where you should go, where you shouldn't go, where you should go, and where you shouldn't go, what you should do at this level in your life. So I think a major challenge I faced in life was choosing where to go, or the timing I was supposed to go to the university. I didn't get the opportunity at that year. That was 2018. I didn't get opportunity to go to school that year. That's
Okay, so after your masters, now you have a masters.
yeah.
What are your plans for the future?
Okay. I have um two things I want to do. I've thought of reading law, then I thought of also chartering in accounting. So the two I'm still weighing. I'm thinking about starting one at a time and then maybe because I can't box the two together with the work I'm doing currently. So there's always time for everything.
Okay, so I want you to advise the youth
Well,
to take this study seriously.
okay. Um, the youth, the youth. Anyway, I'm still a youth. We are still a youth.
Yeah,
Okay.
for me, I'm above you.
You're above the
Yeah.
youth. Okay. The youth nowadays, I think some of them rush a lot. So rushing has put most youth into questionable areas. Um, so I think you should slow down in life. Have a plan for your life and have a target too. If you have a plan for your life, you have a target. So in that target, what are some of the things you think you can do to achieve that target? Always aim at the goal. You aim at the goal, then you shoot it. When you shoot it, it goes to the right direction. You have achieved your goal. So any other thing comes. So when I remember my English teacher at the junior high school used to tell us that there was a program back at those days, Passion. I don't know if you
Yeah,
remember
yeah, I
Passion.
remember.
We used to watch Passion,
Yeah.
and then we'll come to school the following day, and we are dozing. And my teacher would say, "Yesterday you people watch Passion. That's why you are all sleeping." And we'll laugh. He said, "Stop watching Passion because the TV you are watching today, in the next 10 years, there will be different TVs." I don't know if you understand me.
You explain it to
Yes,
us.
because those days we had
Yeah.
the TV.
To go home.
Good, exactly. Now we are having flat screens. I can afford flat screen. That TV we used to even watch. And then back at those days, we were not having TV. We used to go to friends' house, maybe in an area, one person have TV or two people. So about five house people will go to one house and go and watch.
Yeah.
Which is very bad. But I told you, like when I sit down today, I think of that teacher and I say, yes, what the teacher said. He said, you watch more TV shows, and then these TVs you are watching, you watching them in the next 10 years. There will be different TVs. Even you can sit in your house and project your teacher and learn. Now, what do we have today? You can just sit in the house and watch your teacher on Zoom class. Then you will learn a lot. You can sit in Ghana and study from abroad. So everything is about it's not about rushing, it's timing. So there's always time for everything. The youth now wants to rush into to certain things that is not up to their level. Maybe at the age of 13 years, you want to be independent. It's wrong. Even if you don't have a father and mother, you have a guardian. You have to respect anybody that comes into your life, anybody that take a watch of you, anybody that pays a fees for you. So you have to be very, very, very careful. At the age of 13, even as I sit, I'm still a dependent.
Yes.
Yes, our parents control us in a way. They'll ask you, where are you? They'll call you, where are you? You have to get home before this time. It is good. Everybody needs a guidance, no matter your stage. So please they should slow down in life
And concentrate
and
on their
concentrate
studies.
on their studies.
Yes.
When you study, you are not saying study alone makes people um, achieve everything in life, but it will help you to grow in whatever area that you want. So they should please take it serious and make sure they have a plan of life, target whatever activities that they want to achieve in life. Thank you, Hannah.
Miss Abigail Atimpopo Adongo.
That's important.
Atimpaka.
Yes.
Atimpaka
Yeah.
Adongo. But I like your name.
Yes.
Thank
My
you.
name is Interpreter Chi Ohima. And
Wow.
the landlady. I was named after the town,
Oh,
the
okay.
village. Let me say the village, not town. The
Okay.
village where I came from.
Okay.
So it's in fact it's a very precious name, but if you don't know the meaning,
Oh, okay.
it's,
Thank you for talking to Bemati.
thank you, Hannah.
Yeah. Viewers, as we told you, we had a chat. In fact, I've learned a lot from Miss Abigail Adongo. And I believe that you are going to take whatever she said seriously and make sure that you focus on your studies. If you want to study, you should focus on your study. If you want to learn a trade, it's better you concentrate on it now so that in future you can also what chest out and say that I was able to do this or achieve this. Thank you for watching. And as I always plead with you, subscribe to Bema TV. Bye bye.
Bye.